Leon Senyange is in Kampala and now joins us live for more. Leon, reports say that at least 30 people are feared dead after landslides in that village in eastern Uganda. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, Penina, the Wednesday night, a heavy downpour pounded heavily on 6 villages in the eastern part of Uganda in the district called Bulambuli. And what we've been able to gather there is that at least 40 households were buried in the debris coming from the landslide therein. And like you have said, 13 bodies have been recovered by the rescuers. Many more are being searched for. Still, the numbers could go high, more than possibly 30. As you have mentioned, but definitely this still remains a continuous challenge for this particular area, Bulambuli, that experiences landslides occasionally every time there is a heavy downpour, and more intensely this time round that Uganda is experiencing above normal rainfalls that many expect could go up to the end of the year. And suddenly the warnings have been sounded, much more also with the fact that the slopes of Mountain Elgon nearby or within the area of Bulambuli could also come down. And so there's much to worry, but even still lots of efforts in trying to save those that are still alive and even still recover bodies, and if anything, those that are still alive.
Right. So, Leon, how are communities affected by this situation, and also how is the government responding?
Well, this is not entirely the first occurrence of its nature in this particular area. It's been continuous, like I said earlier, and the pattern remains very much the same. Those that are affected are moved to areas of safety, are provided for with water, basic health needs, and also shelter, which are, of course, very, very critical, and food, because many of the households that are affected are on the slopes and they cultivate these slopes. That is where they get their food. So much of the amenities are provided as soon as this kind of situations happen. But of course, it's been a process all through. Over the years, several of the people that have been living on the slopes or even still within these areas have been relocated to different areas, and many have been able to move. Some insisting that they still want to stay within their land areas, but that of course remains a bit of a challenge for the government. Nonetheless, the efforts still continue to ensure that those that are affected and those that have been affected before, and also the anticipation of what may happen, are catered for with possibilities of shelter, food and water.